Can I tell you how close I just came to saying good morning even though it's past 2 PM? Hello darlings, it's Tess, and today I'm going to give you a really quick video regarding something which has been a very important development in my life that I recently unveiled on social media that you can see in the thumbnail of this video, which is my rainbow glitter DIY reusable cup. It began its life as a Starbucks tin reusable cup that I got at one of their fine establishments. It was white and it just had this little pink heart on it, and it was very cute, but no, not extra enough for me. So I decided to undertake one of my legendary rainbow glitter jobs. I have done it on a number of things now. Easiest one within reach is this hair bow, which is the exact same colour scheme as the cup, just in a little smaller version. I made this in 2017, and it's been my favourite since then. My precious. But the reason why I'm calling this video not really a DIY or a tutorial is that a DIY tutorial is supposed to show you kind of a process that's actually quite put together, whereas the process for making something like this, like, there's nothing sort of professional or sort of able to be explained perfectly about it. I didn't say any of those words in the right order.
Everything is so confusing.
It was just this really chaotic process where if I tried to break it down into steps or shoot it in a way that didn't look like it was a big huge mess, it would just be impossible because it was a big huge mess.
I'm a mess.
But big huge messes can still be fun, which is why I'm showing it to you. I'm just not going to pretend that it's any kind of tutorial. But basically what I did was used washi tape to mark out the stripes on the cup. I then coloured each strip of washi tape according to the colour of glitter and paint that was going to go underneath it, so that way I didn't lose track. Once the colour scheme was all figured out, I then peeled off strips alternatively, so there was still tape next to each one so that the edges would be clean as I went along. Then I put an opaque layer of paint on all of those strips onto the bare cup, so that way it would create a solid colour base for the glitter to go over and it would look much more cohesive. And then after that, sponged on my trusty Mod Podge. How many jars have I gone through in my life? I don't know, probably 100. 100 bottles Mod Podge on the wall, 100 bottles of Mod Podge. What am I doing? Shut up! And just went over each stripe, sprinkled on the glitter, knocked it off, waited for it to dry, and if it didn't look quite so perfect, I waited for it to dry completely, sprayed over a little bit of my art sealing spray just to have the first layer of glitter down and not be affected by the next layer of glue and glitter. Did that over the stripes until they looked wonderful, waited for it all to dry, then peeled off the next lot of stripes, which of course were so satisfyingly neat, but putting tape back on over the other glitter stripes would have been like really difficult and kind of ruined them. So unfortunately the second step you just have to do incredibly carefully, like there's no tape over the next surface to help you cheat in case you wobble. So, you know, it's quite a mindful exercise, I find. Like, that's honestly why I like undertaking these projects. Not just because I end up with some beautiful glittery thing. It's painting glue and paint with small brushes and just doing it carefully and knowing that what you're going to get out of it is a really beautiful, unique thing that you made with your own two hands. And that stuff, creating that stuff, I'm kind of addicted to it, frankly. I definitely didn't buy another reusable cup literally the day after I finished this one, just so I'd have another one to decorate. Didn't happen. But anyway, once the second lot of stripes were all done and had had their own layer of paint and then 2 layers of glitter over the top to make everything look wonderful, I then spray sealed it with more of my sealer just to kind of hold everything down, and then in order to make it waterproof, sponged a layer of Mod Podge over the top. Sometimes I'm a bit iffy about using Mod Podge to seal glitter because it takes away a tiny bit of the sparkle. I don't know why I'm explaining this. I suppose this is just a little trap for you glitterifiers out there. But on this bow, for example, this isn't being actually touched by human hands constantly the way the cup is, so I haven't sealed this with Mod Podge, which is why it looks maybe a tiny bit more sparkly or something like that. but not by much. I just sealed this with my regular gloss spray, but just that spray didn't work on this cup because the glitter, when it's, you know, if I've put it in my bag or people are touching it, it's still gonna come off just a little bit. So I bit the bullet and put the Mod Podge on over the top, and you can literally see how glittery it still is. So basically I need to calm down about that, because first of all it's not imperfect, but even if it was, it would still be beautiful. Imperfect is beautiful! That's your cringy, unnecessary, heavy moral lesson of today's test video. But anyway, there you go. Just a quick little overlook of my few chaotic little steps, and a really pretty thumbnail and Instagram post for you guys to enjoy if you are a lover of rainbows like I am. I really hope you're a lover of rainbows, otherwise you're gonna hate most of the things that are on this channel. Oh no! But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little tiny look at my latest DIY project, because when I'm in a busy period, taking time out to make things with my own two hands is one of my sort of signature self-care moves. So I think it's healthy to show you that, because it is just so... it's like pressing reset on my brain. It's just really important, and I realize that whenever I do it, because as soon as I finish a project, I immediately want to make another one. Like, that's how good it is for me. So anyway, I'll see you guys very soon. I'll also have other videos that are other forms of fun, maybe film related. Anyway, subscribe for all of that. Keep creating, keep being magical, do your own projects that really truly bring you happiness. And remember, I love you, keep going.